This is the only video on my YouTube channel where we talk woman to woman. Okay, if any man is watching this video, you certainly can, because it's not only about women, it's about the human beings. But as this kind of videos mostly attract women like me, who has struggled a lot to get over a relationship, a situationship, or a connection, and any attachment, anything. So I believe that the most of my viewers, my audiences, will be women, and I love women. So yes, this is my channel, The Matcha Way. Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mehrun Nisa Silki for you all, and this will be the only video that you need to watch if you are struggling to deal with a breakup. Okay, so I have got my mango matcha latte. Come on, let's face it. I am an adult. I have had relationships, so I have had breakup. When they are, going through a breakup or a separation, to be honest, by separation or breakup, I don't only mean breakup in relationships or separation from your situationship. It can be the divorce from your husband. So, what we feel at the very beginning is the real feelings. We feel the grief, we feel the sadness. When you leave the house you have been living for so long, it's gonna hurt. So, a relationship is just like that. Let's begin with what should we do right after the breakup? Let yourself feel the grief. Let yourself feel whatever is going on in your mind. If you want to cry, if you want to laugh, if you want to jump on the bed, just do it. Okay, just don't kill anyone or don't harm anyone, that's it. But do whatever you want to do, and also don't, your connection, your physical, emotional and mental connection is very precious, so don't give it to anyone and everyone around you. So the first thing that we do is we feel the grief, we feel the sadness, we feel the hollowness, the emptiness of that relationship going away. Whenever you are, you are thinking about the breakup, the separation, the divorce, anything like that, you have to think about it very deeply and feel whatever is going on in your mind. Initially, for at least a week or two, you will feel the grief. And this is completely normal. Let yourself feel it. Don't harm yourself or don't harm anyone else, but feel the grief. Because if you keep escaping from that feeling, that will come around again and again. And that's not gonna help you in the long run. And then you need to do your work. You need to talk to your friends, talk to your mom, talk to your family members, your siblings, whoever is around. If you trust one friend with your everything, just tell her or him about the heartbreak that you are going through. It's not like you need to share everything with anyone and everyone. That's not healthy. I don't find it healthy, to be honest. If you're going through something bad, you need to tell about it to very specific number of people, like your closest one, your closest cousin, your closest friend, the colleague that makes you feel safe. That's what you need to do. And then the one thing that we forget to do is reflecting on our own worth. We were something before that relationship. When that relationship arrived in your life, or when that guy or the girl or the woman or the man, whoever came into your life, you were already something. You were either you were a student or you were working in something. You were struggling with something. Maybe you were struggling to get a job or to crack an exam. You were doing something, and suddenly after the relationship arrived, it added something to your life and you forgot what you actually were without that person. So try to reflect on that. Try to remember the past, whatever you were before that person came into your life. You are just complete by your own self, and that's how the creator has created us. We are complete. Sometimes it can be about your hobbies. Okay, so when you are reflecting on your own hobbies, what you used to do before that person came into your life, what you used to love before that relationship, Though all of those things will eventually help you to get yourself together way before anything else can. Okay, if you go into another relationship or another connection, that won't help you that much, because that's again a new thing. A rebound relationship cannot keep you happy in the long run, because that's just gonna distract you from the feeling. And when that person will go away or you will leave that person, you will feel the same pain again, and maybe with more intensity. So don't do that to yourself. Don't get yourself involved in another relationship or another fling. That thing won't work. But you can start falling in love with yourself when you look at your own hobbies like gardening, or maybe cooking, maybe writing, journaling. In my case, that was basically making coffee, or right now it's matcha. I love making matcha. And I love journaling. I love meditation. I love meditating. Meditating is something that you need to do, I think, very often in your regular life. If you are someone who cares about yourself a lot, you need to start meditating. Initially, for 1 to 2 weeks, you will struggle a lot. You will just get distracted and all. But after 2 to 3 weeks, you will find yourself getting more relaxed and calm after you meditate. So that thing helps. At least in my case, it did. So after that, you need to avoid your contacts with that person or someone related to that person. If that guy had a friend or a brother or a sister that you have a contact with, just cut the contact. Before you move on completely, you don't need to talk to that person at all, or you don't need to talk about that. You are stopping the contact, you are keeping your own boundary. Eventually, it will help you to forget that thing very quickly. Okay, delete all the photos that you have, delete all the contacts that you have, all the chats, all the call records, or the call logs. You need to delete all of them. Trust me, it will hurt at that moment, but once you do it, and once you don't have anything to look back at, it helps you to concentrate on other things. When you are just sitting there and looking at the old text, listening to their voice notes, or those call records, or you are just reading the text from your good time, it will just play with your nervous system, play with your memories. And after leaving that chat, or after leaving that screen, you will feel miserable again. So don't do that to yourself. You need to have that control on your own mind before going to the next step of your life after a breakup. You need to understand that if you are not regulating your nervous system, it will eventually mess up all of the other relationships and the bondings, the friendships, the connections that you have or had or will have with other people in the future. It will just get ruined. It will be messed up, okay? And I think for me, when I create something, when I do something, it's a way of expressing my feelings. When I start feeling sad, I start writing gratitude journals. If you are not an atheist, if you believe in God, if you believe in the creator, you need to talk to him every day, every single day, every single time. Whenever you talk to him, whenever you ask for clarity, I guarantee you will get some clarity in your mind, in your emotions, in your mental health. You will see the reflection. Even in your physical appearance, you will see the reflection of your spiritual practices. So do that. Express your gratitude, express your feelings, express whatever is going on in your mind. Talk to your creator, talk to him. Say that this is hurting me, this is not good for me, I have felt blah blah blah, whatever. And once you get yourself into that position that you are talking to the Almighty, you will stop talking to anyone else about your feelings, because you start feeling very light, very motivated. I would say motivated. You feel like you have brushed it off somehow. Every day in the morning, whenever I wake up for my prayer, and I talk to the Almighty about whatever I was feeling or I am feeling at that very moment, I forget about it for the rest of the day. This is how it works. Okay, you can do something that makes you feel productive. It helps. You can work out. I work out a lot, to be honest. I'm not a very regular person at gym. I would say I go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week, but I'm very regular at working out. I work out whenever I get time. It can be literally in the middle of the night. I might just play a YouTube video and start working out. That's how I do it sometimes if I feel like. So yeah, and with that conversation, we can go to the next one. It's self-care. Take care of yourself, your mental health, and your body. Love your body. I beg you, girls, love your body. Okay, just take care of it. Eat the food that you need to eat, not you want to. Because let's face it, whenever we feel like eating something, we feel like eating some junk. Okay, when I feel like having something in the evening, I mostly tend to have something like pizza, burger, sandwich, momos, whatever is, easily available and is tempting. But you cannot do that all the time. Right after, your separation or your breakup, there are two types of people. Some start taking care of themselves, and some, they just let go of everything that they were doing before that or during that relationship. They just start eating whatever comes in front of them. They start eating sugar, refined oil, refined flour, and everything that is not good for them. Don't do that. Okay, move your body, keep exercising, have a very specific food habit that suits your body, that goes well with your hormones, so it doesn't mess up your sleep or your health in general. So yes, try to incorporate yourself with physical activities and start having good food, whole natural homemade food. Practice self compassion. Self compassion is possibly the best thing that we can do to ourselves after a very, you know, intense negative event in your life. You need to be very compassionate to yourself. You need to give yourself time. Some days you will just be very motivated and confident about yourself, and the next day you will feel like you have lost it all. Whenever you feel that sadness, that sudden wave of negativities, don't blame yourself for feeling that. It's human brain. You are supposed to have griefs, you are supposed to have sadness, you are supposed to feel sorry, or sometimes you might feel guilty about that breakup. You might feel like this happened because of me. I must have done something wrong. I was not perfect for him, blah blah blah. It's nothing. Okay, and sometimes we just go to date other people, or we just seek validation from other people. It doesn't help you in the long run. If I don't know if I'm good enough to explain that to you, that when you are searching for validation and reassurance from other people, it doesn't stay with you. Sometimes we don't focus on the things that happened uh, during the whole course of that relationship. The same person who said that you are the prettiest, you are the kindest, you are the uh, best woman or girl they have ever met or they have ever seen, eventually when he left, he didn't say all those things again to you. So you need to validate yourself, because you are the only one who will never leave yourself. You will never leave yourself. You cannot leave yourself till death. Okay, you are gonna live with yourself till the last breath you take. So you need to be very, very loving and very obsessed, I would say, with yourself. I am a self-obsessed person. I don't need anyone to tell me that I am pretty. If someone is telling me, that's a bonus. I feel great. Thank you so much. But it's not needed. If I go out tomorrow, after getting myself ready for, for an outing, for my work or anything, if someone is not telling me that I'm looking good, I will not feel bad about myself. I will not feel like, oh my god, am I not looking pretty enough? No one told me that. Because I have a mirror in my in my room, and I can take a selfie and look at myself that yeah, I'm looking pretty. So you don't need anyone to tell you that you are pretty or you are worth it. You are worth it because you are living in this life, and when you clicked on this video, that was the first moment when you told yourself that you can do it. So thank you so much for sticking around with me. Hopefully in future I will talk about so many other things, and definitely you are a new person. You are looking at my face right now. We don't know each other, or maybe you do. It doesn't matter, but click that subscribe button, and if you feel like encouraging me, like the video and also put a comment that it helped or you liked the way I talk. Or you might just suggest me some improvements about my lighting, about my getup, about the way I talk, or even I can make these videos in Bengali if you want, because Bangla is literally my mother tongue. I can talk in Bangla, and I'm really sorry if someone is feeling like I am not very good at English, because I'm not. Basically, not. I'm not good at English. English is not my first language. I know I have my own, limitations, but I tried my best to explain everything. I hope I didn't offend anyone, and good night. Love you all.